Minasan, konnichiwa. Today I'd like to talk to you about tameguchi, which is the Japanese informal form of speech. So, tameguchi is simpler and more casual than teinego, which is the polite speech that you're used to, with des and mas, stuff like that. It's used primarily with peers and friends of the same age and social rank. It can be kind of rude if you use it with someone who's a lot older than you or who is of a higher rank, for example, a boss or a teacher. So you probably shouldn't use it with them, but there are a lot of situations when it can be used to great effect. So here's an example. Imagine you're out drinking with someone after work and you want to offer them a drink. First, you're going to have to consider who the person is relative to you. So, for example, if it's your boss, you might say, "Osake wa ikaga desu ka?" This is very polite. This gets into the realm of keigo, which is a step higher than even the polite stuff that you've been taught up until now. And then if it's a stranger or someone you're not super familiar with, or someone who's a slightly higher social level than you, but not so much that you have to be excessively polite with them, you might say, "Osake nomimasu ka?" This is the kind of language that you're more used to through Genki. And then if it's a friend, someone you're very close with, you could just say "sake nomu," and this is just sake, drink. Very simple. The informal speech is a lot about just being as simple as possible, because around friends and whatnot, you don't have to waste your time, with all these polite flourishes and whatnot. So des changes when we are speaking informally. Des becomes da, deshita becomes datta, and desu ka is often replaced by nano or nanoka. So here's an example of what you're more used to. Amerikajin desu ka? Hai, Amerikajin desu. And this is the informal version of that. Amerikajin nano? Amerikajin da yo. You can see that it flows a little bit better. It just sounds more casual. So it's really nice to be able to use it with, close friends and people that maybe you want to break down a social boundary with that person and sort of get to know them better. Other words also change. For example, hai becomes ie becomes or ia. And verbs also change. For example, ikimasu becomes iku. This is just the dictionary form of the verb, so it's very easy to remember. Ikimashita becomes itta, and itteimasu becomes itteiru. With this one, it's very easy. With all the present progressives, all you have to do is change imasu to iru. You never have to change the actual conjugation of the verb. You just have to change these two parts, regardless of what the verb is. And that's all I've got for you today. Arigatou gozaimasu.